Hello everyone, and thank you for watching this video. My name is Lanier Crawford, and I wanted to send a video out that explained the Strivation Lifestyle application a little bit more in detail and the capabilities that you have to create a successful body or lifestyle that you ultimately want to achieve. If you're looking for a option to record your food, to communicate by video, to communicate by text, to communicate within a group setting, the application has the capability. If you're looking to track all of your exercise routines, that way you can see your progress over time, we have that capability as well. If you're looking to keep track of your Fitbit all in one application, the application does that too. Tracking literally day-to-day options, drinking water, doing just being mobile through the day. This application is fantastic and it's all in one, and you don't need to have multiple applications in your phone to achieve and know what you're doing day to day to get the results that you're looking for. So take a look at what I have. It's a long video, but let's check it out. All right, now we're coming into the main screen of the application once it's downloaded on your iPhone or your Android. The only folder that is missing on this screen is a schedule. There will be a schedule option with the calendar that is visual only if I schedule a routine for you. But right now I don't have anything scheduled. This is an example, but these are the options: programs, coaching, and also messaging. And I'm going to go through each one kind of briefly, but we'll continue to go. Once you tap the coaching folder, there will be a list of different topics. There'll be adherence charts, progress photos, attachments, and also results tracking. The adherence chart basically is saying you're jumping in that section, telling me whether you are eating properly that day or you're exercising that day. Progress photos, they'll compile of a bunch of photos that you will take back and forth. The attachments are tons of options that I have uploaded for you inside of this area for your benefit. So definitely take a look at those. Now let's get into tracking your exercise routine. So say, for instance, I say, hey, do a total of 100 squats, or just do squats in general through the day. You'll go through that section of the schedule or the routine. You will hit the drop down menu and you will just input the amount of repetitions that you've completed. As soon as you have at least 3 different sessions completed, you'll begin to develop a graph. And we'll go through that in a little bit. But tracking your routines is very beneficial, not only for me to know your progress, but also for yourself, so you can see how far you have come within the routine or your program as you are progressing. A motto of mine is basically this: we should all be consuming what our bodies were genetically derived to consume. A good protein source, whether it's lean meat or a plant-based protein, complex carbohydrates, a mixture between your fruits and vegetables, and also water. So within this section, basically, you will just write in all of the bad foods you had. What will be considered bad for you? Or if you really have trouble with nutrition, we could track what you're eating on a daily basis. I can give you some feedback and coaching on this. But it's very important to know where you are within your day-to-day consumptions with food. And it's a good way to track it, and I can track it as well to give proper feedback. Now let's get into the programs folder. Within the programs folder, you will find tons of routines and plans that I have already created and inputted into the application that you can just jump in. If you have a gym membership or you have home equipment, you can literally just jump in there and say, hey, I want to do this routine, and you can just do them. Or if you are getting one-on-one coaching and and have had a routine strategically planned out for you, this is where you will find those programs. But there are tons that I already input, especially if you are a monthly member. If you're a monthly member, you get access to a lot. But you just don't get access to me from a one-on-one standpoint and communication. The next few screens that we're going to see are a list of the exercises and what you're going to visualize when you open up the programs folder. These are just some random examples that I did a while ago. But literally, if I know you have issues or I feel like making a routine every 2 weeks, I'll just put them up there. And those are strategically for you to use. And I want everyone to have what they need within their arsenal to be successful and also to reach their goals. I'll say, for instance, I have something scheduled for you, and this is the screen that you're going to immediately see. You're going to see view and check in. The only way that I'm going to know that you did your routine that day is if you check in. As soon as you've checked in, you'll hit view. And from that screen, you're going to literally see all of the exercises for that day that you should complete, or at least do some of them. Not everyone is going to have the time, and I try to keep all of my routines less than an hour. If you want them to be less than 30 minutes, I have those in there as well. So once you've checked in, you'll now click view to see your routine for that day. Or you can just jump in the programs and hit view to see what is scheduled in general. Here are a few examples of what you'll see: the play button, the drop down menu, etc. Now let's get into one of my favorite options for the application is the messaging system. We literally can send videos back and forth, send messages weekly, which is what I want, most likely, and also have a group feeling to where if we have multiple people in a challenge group, we all can communicate together. And I think that's a huge asset to the application, is communication for success.